Charlie then travels to Madrid and stays at the same hotel. He learns that Mishka likes swimming in the pool that connects two buildings by their roofs. At the same time, Henderson tracks Charlie down in the area. The next day, Charlie starts building a device that will help him get Mishka and hides it inside the hotel. Afterward, he follows Mishka to the bar, unaware of Henderson in the lobby. Charlie sees a suspicious man at the bar and realizes he's seen him before, which means he's being followed. He tells Inquiline through his earpiece, so she searches his face and confirms he's a CIA agent. She also sees Henderson on the camera and tells Charlie to abort, but he wants to stick to the plan. When Mishka goes to the pool, Charlie confronts him to ask where to find Horst. If he doesn't talk, the pool will be destroyed. Mishka doesn't believe him and starts swimming away, so Charlie presses a button and the glass starts to crack. A desperate Mishka starts swimming faster, but it's too late. The glass breaks and he falls to his death while the water floods the street. A chase ensues and Henderson almost catches him, but at that moment the other agent also attacks. The man tackles Henderson and they start fighting in the laundry room. Charlie watches how they keep throwing each other all over the room and Henderson puts the man's head inside a washing machine. The agent pulls out a gun and shoots Henderson, only for him to steal the gun and shoot him back. Then Charlie comes inside and wonders if he should help them, but Inquiline reminds him to run away. The next day, O'Brien brings Moore to her office and asks about Charlie. Moore says he's on bereavement leave and she lets him go before revealing she's got footage from the hotel. Meanwhile, Caleb and his team look at the same footage and realize Charlie had help. They look at Charlie's encrypted chats and finally find the messages from Inquiline. After a long search, they discover the file of the dead agent known as Inquiline and guess that his wife must have taken over. That night, Charlie and Inquiline agree to sleep next to each other just for company. However, they're woken up by Inquiline's bird screeching and they see a bunch of agents approaching on the security cameras. The duo immediately runs through a hidden tunnel in the wall and as they make their way out, Charlie sees a drone in the sky. By sneaking into another building, the duo manages to keep going and leaves the neighborhood right before the agents storm into the house. The computer is already deleting all the files, so there's nothing left for them. After running down the beach, the duo gets to Inquiline's car and they're seen by the drone. Soon the agents come after them with open fire, even following them on a boat. After a long chase, the agents manage to damage the car enough to make it stop and Inquiline is mortally wounded. Charlie has no choice but to push the body to the other seat and take over the wheel so he can keep driving until he finally loses his pursuers. Later, he leaves the car in the garage and kisses Inquiline goodbye. The next day, Charlie contacts Lawrence and pretends to be an arms dealer to arrange a meeting. Then Charlie buys new electronics and travels to Romania. In an abandoned building, he records his own face and hacks a security feed in Berlin. Now the CIA thinks he's in Berlin and sends their people there. When Lawrence finally arrives, he finds a ringing phone on a chair. Charlie tells him to look inside a box and Lawrence finds a bunch of bombs. If he moves, they'll detonate. As Lawrence notices a picture of Sarah in the box, Charlie appears behind him asking Horst's location and promising to deactivate the bombs if he cooperates. Lawrence explains that Horst operates in Russian waters and typically receives deliveries at a Baltic Sea